Hey besties, it's your girl Only Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Only Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.
It's Thursday and the gossip is fresh. Welcome to Gossip Gala. My name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Five, aka Plenty Plenty, aka Gossip Fatty, aka Olori Gossip, aka Olori Vibes. What's popping, guys? You guys should tell me. It's Thursday and it's just remaining one day left for us to jump straight into the weekend. What's your weekend going to be looking like? I would want to hear that amebo. You understand? I mean, the only thing I literally love doing best is gossip. Like, let's just gossip. No insults, so just gossip. Speaking of no insults, right? I just remember the post I saw of recent about, how someone complimented Kate Henshaw. Some people don't have manners in this life. Like, I don't understand why you don't have manners. I mean, what is there not to just have manners? like, this person is not your mate in any way, in any form, in any style. Do you understand? So if you are not okay with her progress, it's easy to just stay where you are without commenting. Like, why do you have to let the whole world know that you don't like this person's progress? Or maybe it might just be clout. Or I mean, who knows? You might just want to say one thing or the other in order for me to be talking about you. So I feel you in that energy. I would want to know what's going on. Tell me what's happening in the street of Lagos, right? It's Thursday and it's throwback. Let's talk about, what one memory you just cannot forget. One memory that is still in your head. One memory that if anytime you reason, you could be like, if Azumi say I know, Azumi say I know. I would like to hear that. So I was speaking to a friend of mine today, earlier this morning, and we're just having a conversation. The next thing, this was still looking at my teeth, right? And I'm like, why are you looking at my mouth, bro? Like, focus on the conversation. Focus on what we are talking about, right? And it's like, no, I just like the way this your teeth is. In my head, I'm like, are you sure you're okay? It's like, I'm being honest. They look beautiful, like your dentition are like it's cool. I'm like, wow, thank you. So I say, since we like Amebo, I can come and just you guys. How I have this this break here. So I remember when I was still like in primary school, right? I think I was in basic five actually. So we are playing and we at some point I think I got tired. So I'm telling my friend that okay, I don't want to play anymore. Let me just go and sit down, right? And the next thing she's saying is, let's play, let's play. In my head, I'm like, Amrachi. I think her name is Amrachi too. She's fair. I can still, you see that this is a memory that I just cannot forget. And that's why I want you to share yours with me, right? So I'm like, Amrachi, please, I don't want to play again. Let me sit down, let me sit down. So immediately I left her that I want to go and sit down. This babe just dragged my two legs. And guess what? Have you met a human being that they're dragging your legs and you are shining your teeth? That was exactly what I was doing. Like she literally dragged my two legs. I was shining my teeth and I fell to the ground. And guess what? Because my teeth were like this, I hit it on the ground and yes, that's how I had this crack. But and do you know the interesting part? After that happened, right? At first I was a bit scared. I'm like, hey, what's gonna happen? And I think for every time I take cold water, like I'm going to have this very strong shake and all. I remember going back home that day and I was trying to hide the like my mom and my dad from seeing it. So when I got to my mom's shop, I remember I'm going to greet them. Hi Papa, good evening, sir, good afternoon, sir, and all of that. And the next thing my mom is saying is, what happened to your teeth? In my head, I'm like, what happened to it? I thought I've been able to cover it so that they don't see it. And mommy's like, how did you enjoy yourself? Like, what happened? I narrated the whole incident. And my dad is like, you have to be very careful, Till today, for every time I look at the mirror, there's just this So, and do you know do you know the interesting part? I actually do love it. Like, although I wasn't born like this, but I just love the fact that you know I have just this. I feel like it's very distinctive. I feel like it's different, and I think I've seen other people's teeth too. Like they have this small cut and all, but for me, it's top notch. And I remember having to discuss something around body shaming with the Gossip Gala team. Sorry, the breakfast team earlier today, and when you're talking about, I remember doing like when I had this, this crack. Like during that time, right? I remember people still like coming to ask me what happened to your teeth and this and that. And guess what? There was no time. Like I'm open to tell you the gist. I'm open to tell you what happened because for me, it was quite funny, right? And the experience was actually an interesting one because for every time I had to take cold water or something that the teeth start shaking, but I just thank God that I didn't like have it. There wasn't a bad effect, from the whole fall and all. But again, I would like to hear you. Tell me one particular memory that you just cannot forget. Now, let me tell you one song that I cannot take my head off. Nas Boy is actually such a good Lord, is a good artist. At first, when he started with the whole Cinderella, when I get more money, me step go jail. In my head, I'm like, I see this guy progressing, right? But I don't see him being in the music space for a long time. That was what I told somebody, and we did argue about it. This is me being very honest, right? But listening to his songs of late, in my head, I'm like, this guy is such a genius, honestly. I see Afrobeat is the word. Everybody already know that Afrobeat is definitely going higher and higher. But with Nas Boy, guy, we are definitely going more higher. Like this is no jokes. I see Nas Boy being like a very good team in like when it comes to the Afrobeat and all of that. I was listening to this song that I mean everybody knows that there's this album that he has dropped a long time that had the small money and all of that in the album, right? And there's this particular song that I just dropped of recent, right? It's a particular video I watched it from, so he has not added it to the album yet. This song around Hunger Day, like you need to go and listen to that song. The lyrics of that song does make sense to me, like honestly speaking, because I mean the conversations we'll be having today, I just love them because some of them speaks to the problem we are literally suffering in right now, like from it's how people come out and they make it look like, oh, they are with us, they are for us, and all of that. And their actions do not just speak it. So when they say action speaks louder than voice, because what you are saying is quite different from what you are showcasing. You are saying there's hunger in the land. You're saying that you will take care of us as citizens. You have our interest at heart, but at the same time you are using money that you say that the country do not have. You're using it to buy personal stuffs, or do I say presidential stuff, or do I say your office require? Come on now, we really need to do better. But honestly, I think for those people that have not listened to a Nas Boy album, you need to go and listen to it. The name of the album is in Nas Boy We Trust, in Nas Boy I Trust rather. So everybody needs to go and check that out. That's a very interesting, like from the beginning to the end. The one he sang with Chike, the one he had with Fees. Come on now, like it was a very wonderful album, and I think that's another memory that I just cannot forget in a hurry. So I want you guys to tell me what memory that you just cannot forget. I mean, it's throwback, so let me hear some gist. Bring it on. Let's really go back to the game section. The readers should be on, please. Okay, I have a neck, but no head. I have two arms, but no hands. What am I? Hmm. I feel like I've seen this riddle somewhere before. I have a neck, but no head. I have two arms, but no hands. Hmm. This is me thinking deep, actually. This is me thinking deep. I will quickly go on a short break to come back with on the street of social media. Stay with me. Thanks for staying with me. It's on the street of social media. Oh, least I forget. I did not cast all those people that did not come with me today. But no worries, no worries, no worries. I've called all my sons, I've called all my lawyers, I've called all my barristers. The papers are ready. All right, the first one on the street says, once you ask a man what he does for a living and he starts stammering, just know he's a thief. Nigerian woman says. Let's read this post together. And it says, once you ask a man what he does for a living and he starts stammering, just know he's into Yahoo, a thief, or other forms of fraud that he's not proud of. Hmm. How true is this? I would like you to tell me, like, how I would like to hear your, your opinion on this. But this is my take here, right? First of all, there are people that I mean, we have people that stammer on the norms, right? But I want to believe that that's not what she's talking about. So she's talking about people that you see for the first time, or people, but probably you guys are probably on talking stage, or you guys are communicating and all, and you're asking this person that, hey, how far, how are you? Oh yeah, but tell me, what do you do? And the person is like, would I just quickly consider that person a thief or into Yahoo? I don't think so, because I mean, I feel like there's so many people that are doing a lot of things of recent, right? One person is a graphic designer. One person is probably a presenter. One person is probably a script writer. One person is probably an actor, right? So for the person to start explaining to you all the things that he does at the time, because I mean, given the economic status right now of Nigeria, right, you don't have a choice but to be in everywhere. You have to put your leg here, put your leg here, put your leg here. I mean, that's the only way you'll be able to take care of yourself. That's the only way you'll be able to take care of your family. You remember there's a time where we had a conversation around, I mean, you heard Rufai saying that even 500,000 naira cannot start up a family. Do you get what I'm saying? So in this economy where you have to put your hands in 2-3 baskets, in order for you to get enough to take care of your family. In that situation now, if I'm asking that person, oh, what do you do for a living? I feel like that person would forever have to stutter, because I mean, you have to be like, I'm an actor, I'm a designer, graphic designer, a chef. I mean, you would not want to say that in a rush. If I'm asking you that and you're telling me that in a rush, in my head, this thing is programmed. In my head, you definitely have crammed this one, and I'm not sure that's what you do. Do you get? Because speaking to this whole Yahoo thing, these people that are into fraud and all of that, I see. Honestly speaking, if you even speak to these people one on one, right, and ask them, oh, what do you do? Trust me, because it's something that they've already crammed. They've looked at the mirror and say, oh, if they ask me like this, I go just say, oh, I'm a businessman. Oh, I do this. Now, those people now go quickly even tell you what thing then they do. Check out what I'm saying. But any normal person, because I mean, I do 2-3 things, right? It's just normal that I have to think for a better approach, or a better way to say it to you. That's how I feel though, but I would like to hear your opinion. Please comment on the comment section. And let's quickly get, let's see the comments of other people on this post. Okay, this one say this is misleading. In this economy, a lot of people do different legitimate jobs to make ends meet, as it may not be sufficient to rely on one craft. Exactly what I just said. So in a case like that, it becomes even difficult to just say what do you do, because you don't want to start listing everything you do, and you also may not want to just identify with just one of them. Exactly my point. Then he went further to say, on the contrary, people who do shady dealings always have their responses ready, even before asked, to avoid being suspected. Exactly. Person where they do ya, we go down cram and 1,001 times. I swear. If you want to say a film director, you go down the cram and for here say, I'm a film director, I'm into cinematography, I work for so. Like, in go down cram and down. So you where they think say you go can't do it, nah. You will not even catch them, to be honest. You will not. I think it's now with time, as you guys probably now start growing. That's how you now know that, oh, this guy, they do this thing, or probably on the low and all. Next comment, please. Okay, this one say, this thing don't cause issue between me and one guy where they toast me one time. What do you do for a living? He say, why do you need to know? Later we will talk on that. Don't worry, I can take care of you. This one is giving me a red canopy. I'm a red banner. I mean, you can see the symbols there, red flag. Because I mean, I hear people even say that they are pissed sometimes when you meet someone for the first time and the person is asking you, what do you do for a living? Like, why are you pissed? If you're proud of what you're doing, you will say it with your full chest. Like, I mean, If you're a mechanic, say it. Oh, I'm a mechanic. I take care of cars. Man, put it in an English format. I'm going to listen to you. I'm not even joking. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know why people are probably not even proud of what they do, or like I'm asking you just a very simple question. Hi, what do you do? I would want to know what you're doing. Why am I speaking to someone I don't even know what he's doing? At least I should know what you're doing. Do you get what you're doing? Do you get what I'm saying? And you're telling me, oh, don't worry, I'll tell you about that later, but just know that I can take care of you. Fear go they catch me safe. I no go want top your money because I don't know where it's coming from. Before you go key person, or you go thief person money now, I'll still go come share and go come share the cost, join. You understand? So I mean, being cautious is just a thing. Next comment, please. This one says, once you ask a lady what she does for a living, and she asks you the same question without giving you reply, know that she's into hookup, and she's not proud of it. Because I mean, why can't you just state what you're doing, right? It's no big deal. If you are a hairstylist, say it. Oh, I'm an hairstylist. Do you know? If you're doing, even if it's if I tell you what comes to my head, I almost said even if it's people, but again, if that's what you're making money from, tell me. Do you get? Tell me. Just package it. Do you understand? Just package it. If you're, oh, I take care of cars. I ensure that they are safe. I service car to ensure that the owners are okay with it. You are just telling me you're a mechanic, just using a very professional setting. But either ways, I feel like it's just important that you tell somebody what you're doing. I mean, why are you with me, or why do you want to be with me if I cannot even know what you're doing? Red canopy vibes, I beg. Next comment. Okay, so let's quickly go back to the next story we have on the street. This one says, music mogul Diddy was denied bail on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transporting individuals for prostitution. Let's quickly read this story together. So these are the charges. These are what he's charged for: racketeering, and that's life imprisonment. We have sex trafficking. Whoa, maximum life in prison, minimum of 15 years. That's a lot. Transportation for prostitution, maximum of 10 years in prison. Wow. Only one person. Let's quickly read the story together. And it has, yes, music mogul Didi was arraigned today in a Manhattan federal courthouse on racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. His lawyers wanted to post a $50 million bond using his and his mother's homes in Miami to bail him out after his rearrangement, but the judge in the case decided he's a flight risk and denied him bail. His passport, his mother's, and his daughter's passport has been seized by federal authority. He will remain in custody to await trial on all charges. Also, the U.S. attorney indicting Diddy has revealed how much time he's looking at in connection to all his charges. Too sad. This is actually too sad because I mean this American rapper is quite good at what he does. It's quite good at what it does, but at the same time, if you don't have the right character, or if you don't behave like a human being, if you're not treating your other human being with care, with sense, you're not supposed to even be around them. You're supposed to be where since you're behaving like animal, I feel like that's where you're supposed to be. But again, we cannot hold him guilty until he's proven guilty by the court. But talking about this whole scenario, right? I mean, I was speaking to the breakfast team earlier, and I was stating that you need to see some videos that are out on social media. And there was this one in particular that I saw. It was quite heartbreaking. His ex-girlfriend trying to leave the room. She gets to the elevator, and it just the way he dragged her back with her hair. Then oh Lord, slapped her, beat her, took her phone. Then you're dragging her again on the ground with her clothes. Come on now, come on. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think there's any human being there's no human being that you should treat that way. Do you get what I'm saying? Regardless of what the person have done to you, that it's not it's very bad, for you to be treating humans like that. But again, when I checked the comment section, it was quite interesting because some people are like, probably because he's a black American, that's why they are bringing all these charges on him. Some people are like, yeah, they should hold him ransom, and a whole lot of people are just saying a whole lot of things. So let's quickly go to the comment section. Okay, this one says Diddy won't go down alone. He will sing or negotiate a deal. He might not even live to sing. He might just be paid like Epstein in prison. A lot of people of influence might be arrested. Diddy likes pleasure so much that he will feel betrayed and might just snitch. Of course, I mean a person that is charged with sex trafficking, transportation for prostitution. Don't you think that of course he has people working with him for sure, and it just be interesting that other celebrities as well, or other like this person has said, other people of influence will just be with him. And when they catch one thief, every other person will definitely have to go down. Every other person that is supporting him, that is with him, that is assisting him carry out these deals, will definitely go down with him. Well, fingers crossed. Let's just see how it looks like. We just hope that this goes well. If of course is guilty, he let him definitely go to prison, because I mean, no person should be treated, no woman should be treated as if she's not a human being, because I don't understand why you're dragging a woman like that. I'm not even talking about a man now. Dragging a woman like that, come on. It's so inhuman. Let's go to the next comment, please. Okay, this one say he's not going down alone. Some of your other faves are going with him. These are team activities. Homeland Security got all the videos they need. Get ready to more people stepping down and leaving. This is just a buttress, to the previous comment. Next one, please. Okay, now that's a country that holds people accountable. Oh Lord. Regardless of your position, fame, or power, Africans still have 200 years to get to this level. Emphasis on Africans still have 200 years to get to this level. Because I mean, in a country like Nigeria now, I think it was on social media. So I think a blog carried it that Yaya Bello has been seen by the EFCC, that he went to the EFCC himself and all of that. Then the EFCC came out to say, no, we don't have Yaya Bello in our custody and all of that. It just shows that, I mean, let me give this very sweet this thing, because I mean this is what is actually even going on right now, right? You will see someone come on social media and probably insult the government or probably talk ill of the government. Before you know, that person is easy to find. Then people that is running away with the government funds, somehow we don't get to see these people. Very, very intelligent, and very, 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 very intelligent actually. Because I mean, these people just come out to air their opinion on how they feel about the government, right? You owe them responsible and say, no, you're not supposed to be talking about the government like that. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're holding illegal documents and all of that. Then the main people that are even eating the money, like they show. You understand? This one, they don't even do church or church. They are coming to show you working that this is what they have done. And instead of you to look for how to get them, you don't get them. Then you just get the people that are really not a problem in the country. We'll be all right. Next comment, please. All right, that's all comments for that. Let's quickly go back to the last story on the street of social media. This one says DJ Ice arrested for allegedly using fake alerts to defraud a restaurant of 8 million naira in Abuja. These people are funny. See how fresh he is. You get mind. You get the ododo. Kai. You. This story is quite interesting. Let's read that tweet together first. It says Raymond was arrested for using fake alerts to defraud a restaurant in Abuja. He was buying expensive drinks from them. He realized up to 8 million naira. He used the proceeds to DJ equipment. He's also called DJ Ice. So sad. Let's all be careful of elements like this. So let's start from beginning, right? You with yourself, by yourself, you went to a restaurant, you did dorime, you spent 8 million naira. The way you now saw that you cannot pay the money, you now do fake alert, because I don't understand it. Like, what's the plan? You think they will not find out? They are dumb? I don't understand. You left your house. We are supposed to just go and buy normal beer, right? Just buy normal beer and chill. Or probably one small drink that's not that expensive. Then you instead you carry yourself and probably people that are with you, who knows? Then you then you went to the restaurant and you just spent 8 million naira. What did you even buy? Like, I want to understand this. You don't have money. You just went somewhere and you spent 8 million naira. The money that you do not have. Very impressive. Then after you now looked at it, look at your pocket, that you now did fake alert. As per, let's check the comment section, please. You'll be all right. Okay, this one say, okay. Instead of you to say, I am a choosing, I am a choosing, I am a choosing, restaurants bill got nothing on me. Cause I declare power. And you're like, Sarah, something is definitely wrong with you. Oh my God. Because I mean, instead of you to go and disgrace yourself, you would have just gone for maybe this I am a choosing thing, If it's working for the choosing, you would have had faith that God would have just come to your rescue. That having to defraud people of 8 million naira that you don't have. Interesting. All right, beautifully said. People are really wicked. How can you get mind? B, but not good things, but alcohol of 8 million from your fellow human. Why that alcohol no buy him there? So foolish. Emphasis on so foolish actually. Because I mean 8 million naira is even too much. If you have probably just used small money, they would have not even reasoned you like that. Do you get? Because I mean it's fake a lot. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have gone there, just spent maybe 50K, 20K, 100K, and you now do that fake alert, come out. I said they would have not even really reasoned your matter like that. Even though if they find out at the end of the day, they might, but it might not really even pain the owner if they not find you. Do you get? But this one, you go, you go and spend 8 million naira, and you think they will not know? Hey, I don't understand. Of course they will. Like, who will not? If not me, where you transfer the money, I go don't even tell you, may you wait, make I check whether I go see him. Because I mean, 8 million is a lot. So if you have wanted to do that nonsense and probably go scot free, it would have been small money. Do you get? You now went to go and finish a whole 8 million naira. Go on. Next comment, please. Oh Lord, this was such effrontery to defraud people of a service rendered to you. Not fair and not good enough. Honestly, it's not good because I mean, why would you have such mentality? I understand that the country is hard. I understand that you want a party. I understand you want to celebrate. Probably if maybe you have whatever reason why you're celebrating, right? But again, you should look at your pocket. You should not it should not be a default setting that the next thing you want to do is to defraud the other person in order for you to survive. Don't forget that it's not the other person that is doing you. You should understand that it's the people above that is doing you. Do you understand? The reason why certain things are not going well in the country is because of certain people, right? Look for them and channel your whatever energy, your vengeance, anything, channel it to them, not to your fellow Nigerian that has nothing to do with you. Do you understand? You that is going to defraud another person. Come on now. Come on. Come on. For those out there listening to me, I mean, defrauding other people is not the solution to Nigeria's problem. Tackle the main issue from the source. No, they find waiting day another person should go to. Come on now. Let's really go on a short break to come back with hot gossip. Stay with me.
Hi, my name is Rasa Ariman, that of our hair goddess, and this is Gossip Gala.
Hello guys, my name is Larry Hector, your favorite fashion and lifestyle content creator, and you're currently watching Gossip Gala. Keep watching guys, do not move a muscle. Ciao.
Hi guys, you already know it's a girl B to the E to the E to the E to Y period, and shout out to Gossip Gala, love you.
stay with me. So it's the hot gossip, and honestly, these gossips are actually hot. Like, I mean, what? Oh Lord, the first one says why you shouldn't allow your wife to call you baby and other pet names. Let's watch this video.
Allow your wife to call you name by calling you baby, sweetheart. My wife doesn't do that rubbish to me. I think you were here when I stopped her. Yes, when your wife call you baby, what is baby in Igbo language? Mwadakere. Tata. And you know tata must be treated like tata. And you know women like tata. So one tata cannot be enough for them. They need 3 or 4 tatas. So any man that comes close to them are the tatas. So what a woman need, like my wife called me Nnam, I'm your Lord. Not baby, sweetheart, my love. No, you don't call such pet name to me. I am the overseer over your life.
Overseer. Oh my Lord. Ah, Jesus. When I watched that video, I think I laughed for like an hour. I'm not even drinking. Because I mean, it's the last part for me. I am the general overseer over over which person's life, sir. I remember having a conversation with someone after I watched this video, and the person said, some people go just chop a left foot. And the next thing they start doing is just talking rubbish. So let's tackle this thing now. So first of all, when you said tata, tata means baby as well. That's like Igbo language, right? And it's quite funny. So, and do you know why this is more interesting? Because he's a pastor. So this takes me to how all of us read the Bible, and we just interpret it differently. We just interpret it like differently. Suppose said he's a traditional man. I know some traditional people, this whole baby thing, don't call me baby. How can you be? Do you know the interesting part? I've actually heard this somebody have said this thing to me before. I remember this person saying that, why are you calling me baby? Because it's that same baby that you call your children, right? Call me something else. But that's quite understandable. Right? If you don't want me to call you baby, if I can call you sugar, honey, meat fine. If you can accept that, no problem, right? But this man saying he's the general overseer over my life, over his wife's life. Quite interesting. Because the general overseer that my daddy has not, that my daddy is not, is you that wants to become it. Wow, very interesting. Very, very interesting, And honestly, I don't know what to even say right now. Do I preach the gospel for you people, or just do what works for you, right? Just do what works for you, to be honest, because I cannot say if this is wrong or if this is right. To him, it's the right thing. And I'm very sure there are some people too that are in support of this kind of things. But for me, you are not the general overseer. You are not my Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ is my Lord and personal Savior, in whom I trust. You are my baby. You are the sweetheart, my darling, the sugar in my tea. Do you understand? You're not my Lord. And I just hope that, when him saying this, oh Lord, general overseer kind of thing, I just hope that it is not acted upon, where the woman has to lie down to greet him, where the woman have to kneel down to greet him. I hope the woman don't have to kneel down to wash, for him to wash his hands. All of those, do I say traditional, or I'm looking for the right word for them, right? Just do what works for you. But in my own house, I hope to get married soon. In as much as I love him, or in as much as I would love him, and he would be my head according to the Bible, right? There are some things, or those plenty action, like having to lie down. I'm sorry, it's not going to come from me, because I never lie down for Yeshua finish. Shane, are you? Come on now. Let's check the comment section, please, because to me this is quite hilarious. Let's get the comments on. Okay, this one says, now here we go get problem. I am baby, her baby. She's my mommy, my mama. Oshe, I not tell you say I won't be adult for her side though. If she stop breastfeeding me, your church no go contain us. Period. I think the only thing the only thing I need to add to this comment is just period by the end of it. Then that hashtag or something 100% something. Because bruh, I don't want that. Well, again, what is good for some people is just probably bad, for some other people. Let's go over to the next comment, please. Okay, many pastors are bringing what they can't take in their home as teaching to the church, and that's my problem. But that's why I said that everybody we all read this Bible together and we just interpret it differently. People just have different doctrines that just they just read one portion of the Bible and they just that's okay for them. Like that's what they want to use to start their church. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's just quite different. So this person says went for that to say what should be a bedroom discussion between you and your wife. Don't bring it to the congregation. That baby you don't like to be called is my mumu button. I feel like there are a lot of romantic people in the comment section. Let me take that again. That baby you don't like to be called is my mumu button. Because bruh, come on now. I feel like giving these guys a round of applause, honestly. But again, what works for this person, what works for A, might not work for B. So it might just be that's just his own way of running his home. But would that not be you misleading other people because you're not bringing it to the church to not tell everybody, oh, don't let your wife call you baby. Like, well, whoever that is listening, I'm very sure everybody have sense to know which one they would want to work, which one would go for them, and which one they would not want to adopt or accept. Next comment, please. Okay. Probably that should be excuse me, sir. I am not a lord anything. I will lord outside. Come house, they lord too. I beg, I am baby. I just wanna roll on my belly and let my woman press my head. Now only you be Lord. Oh my God. It feels like in the comment section, nobody's even in alignment or in agreement to what the pastor said. Let's get the last comment, please. All right. Moving on to the next story that says, please forgive me. Portable. Please forgive me, Portable waves as he tendered public apology to the pastor he slapped for preaching in front of his bar. We had this conversation, I think last week or so, where, a pastor went to his bar, probably somewhere around his bar and was preaching, right? And he picked offense after he had sent his boys and the pastor refused to leave. He went there himself, picked offense and slapped the pastor and said, you are not supposed to be here. Me, I don't already pray for my bar. You don't need to come, put your own prayer. They go front. If you want preach, no preach for you and all of that. And now I don't really know what's going on with Portable, but let's watch this video first.
I want to say this to all the pastors around the world. I am your son, and my brother here is your son. Whatever thing that has gone wrong, we are saying sorry. Please tell them sorry. Yeah? Only a daddy Joe. Praise the Lord, you cannot shout hallelujah.
You see when I said these gossips are quite hot because I mean Portable, what's going on? Just 2 days ago we saw a video of Portable and Peter Obi, shaking hands and talking. So just yesterday now Portable is not feeling well. Just just yesterday it looks like someone that wants to die. Come on now, come on. Okay, let's be for real, right? There are just two things coming to my head. So if this is actually true that Portable is probably a bit down and he's probably sorry, for what he did to the pastor, having to like slap the pastor, that's a lot, right? Bringing in violence is easy to just say come off for here and probably even call the police if the guy is not want if the pastor doesn't want to leave your space than you slapping him and all, right? Now, Portable is here saying he's sorry, and you can see this the guy with him, saying he's sorry as well. Other, you see, they literally did a full a full blown service in Portable's bar. But this is quite interesting, right? For me, I don't think he has actually apologized because if you want to apologize properly, you go and look for the pastor you slapped, right? Apologize to him. Not this one where everybody is there and they are doing the whole apology on your behalf. If you want to really apologize to him, look for the man and apologize to him, right? And yes, and probably this is also a way of apologizing to it and every one of us that was pissed about what Portable did, right? But now the second one is, how about if this is just a stunt? What if he was probably just trying to catch Chris? I mean, we've known Portable now. We've seen the old Zazuze and all of that. Do you see? I consider Portable a very brilliant person. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I like him because I feel like he's quite different, right? The way he thinks. He's on the move. Okay, what's the next thing? What am I supposed to do? Like, that's just how I see him. If you look at the people that he has featured on his songs, those are like, they are good examples. You will know that this guy is not joking. He's not here to play. Do you get what I'm saying? So I consider him a very brilliant person. So somehow I'm like, maybe this was just one of those moves, you understand? But let's check the comment section to see people's reaction on this. Okay, this one says right attitude by Portable, just like David. Nice one, testimony, Jaga. Like the Bible says, he will not likewise cast you away. Bring them all to Jesus. No need to sentence the sinner to hell, but lead him to repentance. Christ. This is the reason Christ came. Wahala. If you know, you know, Sha. Next one. Okay, wetin una want again? He apologized. Una say no be the pastor be that. Okay, make una go bring the pastor now. You can never satisfy humans. Portable, God is on your side, but don't do that again. Not to only pastor, but to anyone around you. I love you still. No. I love Portable actually. I know. I love the fact that he's crazy and all of that. But if this is actually real, right? For real, I think he needs to actually apologize to the prophet, to the pastor, and not to us, because I mean, not be me you slap now. Now the person where you slap now you're supposed to apologize to. Even though somehow I feel like this is just one of those things, but we'll know at the end of the day. Next comment, please. Okay, this one says, isn't too late. Do you know how many people have placed a curse on you for what you did? I pray you're forgiven by all of them, shall. That's true. Next one, please. All right, so that's the last comment. Let's really go on a short break to come back with the hottest gossip. Don't move a muscle.
Hi, it's your girl, Liquor Rose, and I'm giving a shout out to Gossip GALA. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Craze, aka Craze Clan, aka Did This Shock You, aka Papa Ade, and you are watching Gossip GALA. The gist is the gala. Chop 'em.
Hi, I'm Abigail Tuwala Nubi. Shout out to Gossip Gala.
Thanks for sticking around. I like the fact that you did not move a muscle. Oshe, come on, OG, straight ahead, ahead. All right, so this is quite interesting for me, right? This hottest gossip is interesting. It's somehow annoying, right? Probably just my perspective. But again, we'll check the comment section to see people's reaction on that. So this one says, this material symbolizes national unity, and this is said by our First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. So let me quickly read this tweet together. And it says, today, as we unveil the hashtag One Nigeria Unity fabric, my heart is full of joy. This fabric represents our nation's unity and was inspired by my visit to Zimbabwe in 2023, where I saw a similar initiative. I introduced the idea to the Renewed Hope Initiative, and it has become a reality through the creativity of young Nigerians. Miss Bamidele Mofinyi Oluwa's design embodies our diverse culture and will be proudly worn on Independence Day and other national celebrations. This project will support local textile industries, create jobs, and create Nigeria's strength as one united nation. So, congratulations to all those who participated. Your talent is our future. God bless Nigeria. So, I love the concept, right? I love everything. I like the fact that, the woman in question, that's Miss Bamidele, was actually appreciated with 25 million naira. That's beautiful. Excellent. I like the fact that there's a sense of, oh, this is our country, right? Let's do this together. But the question is this is this something that we need to take care of right now? Are there no more pressing issues? We have the bonus states and their flood, whatever. We are yet to get, updates whether it has been taken care of, how the residents they are doing, and we are. I am not saying this is not a good whatever or project. What I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Beautiful, but again, this is giving me misplaced priority kind of vibes, because there are other things that we need to take care of. The money that I gave to this girl to empower her, blah blah blah. Do you know how many people you can take care of? Do you know how many streets that needs to be taken care of? People keep complaining about lights. If like throughout this week, I just don't want to talk about it. There are people that have been complaining about lights. The one man was complaining bitterly how he paid 20,000 naira and he just finished in 1 week. How many days did he call it? And there are not even only many things in the house. Even he had to bring his child to the video, and you see how the child was saying, daddy say we should not on this, daddy say we should not on this, in order for the light to last. And guess what? There are a lot of things that we need to take care of in this country. The last time I remember her coming up to say something was give probably an advice, was she saying that we should have farms where we can farm and all of those things. Have you tried to check out for people that don't have lands? If you can help them with that. The price of rice is still in a very high price. It's still in a very high stake. Even when you came out to say that the price of rice has reduced to 40,000 naira, we're not hearing anything. Then you come and address us and tell us that there's now a material that speaks to national unity. I remember this lady that came out. What's her name again? That came out to say that there's a bit of there are good things that are happening in the country, and there's something somebody said that it was just everything. Like it's just an answer to that person. And this person say a country that is moving forward, we don't need anybody to come and do advert on it, right? You are coming out to say, this material symbolizes unity. How sure are we that we are united? If we have different goals. Right? I am here complaining about hunger. I'm here complaining about, there's no money to feed. There are lots of people on the streets that needs to be taken care of. And you're giving somebody that is already okay money. That, very... Let's check the comment section. Okay. This one says, who said they made the clothes for the masses? It is meant for their party members alone. If you don't know, this is what they will wear in any campaign or election time. To be honest, I'm actually even less concerned. I feel like there are a lot of things that we need to tackle. There are a lot of things to be taken care of. While we're talking about material, please, like, hey God. Next comment, please. Okay, this is one thing. This one thing say okay. This one thing say my community of Owambe then they lead. Like you are the president of a whole country and national ashwebi is your top priority. I just love like the ending part. Like you are the president of a whole country and national ashwebi is your top priority. Like make me make it make sense. Make me understand it. That we have other pressing issues and you're coming to address us on material. The Lord is actually our muscle, to be honest. This was a Nigeria problem, no just concern this woman. And our entire household. Them just they do the one where they their mind. And it's true. It's true. Because what is my business with Ashwebi? Again, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. It's a good idea. But in a country where there is hunger in the land, like we just finished protest a month ago, right? We just complained. Some people have lost their lives due to fighting for change, right? Ensuring that this country gets better, ensuring that our voices are heard. Then you wake up one morning and your top priority is that, oh, when you went to Zimbabwe, oh Lord, there's this initiative that you saw, it made sense. I remember like probably 5 years, 6 years ago, right? Or do I say 2, 3 years ago, right? During the time I was still like in the radio station and all. I remember us having a conversation about the fact that there's no bad road. It's only the state and the federal road that is probably taken care of. The ones in the local level, really concern them. It concern us. Even the local government chairman careless, right? And we keep complaining about bad roads and all of that. But these same people that we are complaining to, they travel outside the country. They see the good roads there. They see the roads in America, in the streets of America, in the streets of the UK, everywhere is looking all fine. They go there to have their meetings. They go there to, on vacation and all of that. They see how the road is constructed there. Their brain did not tell them that when you come back here, you make your country look like that. So of all the places that she traveled to, she don't see the good things that they do there. Right? She don't see that their road are okay. She not see that there's a proper structure. They don't have people that just make law and don't go by it. Now only you want make law. Now you want they are above the law. Beautiful. She don't see those things. The only one that she saw that was beautiful initiative, I must say. Honestly, it's an intelligent one, right? You go to Zimbabwe, oh, this initiative beautiful. And you come back to Nigeria and you implement that. Those are the things that you've seen outside the country. Why are they not implemented here in Nigeria? I want to understand that. Look at the streets, look at people on the road. I mean, for every day that I see people that I don't have enough for, to be honest. I don't even get at all. Right? If me here is complaining I don't have at all, what happens to the people in the streets? People that come rain, come sun, they're in the streets, they're begging. They don't have house to stay in, nothing. They're looking for who will take care of them. And our, awesome first lady is doing wonderful. I just hope that we get better at the end of the day. Me, I would always say that you as a person, do you, ensure you're not even breaking any law, because that person are go and buy drink and you not do fraud, whatever. That's not even that's not the goal, right? But ensure that you are making money for yourselves. I understand that there are some probably some laws or whatever that will still not allow you even do well or even prosper and all of those things. But try as much as possible to make yourself get better and all of that. We'll be okay. One Nigeria. Shall go and buy the material. Regardless of the amount. Shall go and buy it. Let's really go back to the radios, please. Okay. I have a neck, but no head. I have two arms, but no hands. What am I? I know I told you that I've seen this video somewhere. And the answer is quite simple. Should I tell you? It's a shirt. Let's get the answer on, please. Yes, it's a shirt. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I can't wait to do this with you again tomorrow, which is Friday. Until then, keep slaying. Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.